Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball. We are at Minster Middle School Gymnasium where the Anna Rockets are here to play the host Minster Wildcats. Tonight's contest will be brought to you by the following sponsors: Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Let's talk a minute about the visiting Anna Rockets. Nate Bornhorst comes in as the varsity basketball coach, his 10th season. They're heading into this weekend 4-1 overall, 2-1 in the Shelby County Athletic League. That's good for second place right now, early here in the campaign. Last Friday night, they beat Houston 87-34. And then Saturday night, they defeated Indian Lake 86-75. No game last night, so this is their only action of the weekend. Minster comes in 4-1 overall, 2-0, first in the MAC. They beat New Bremen last weekend, 51-36. No game last night. They lost their contest with Delphi St. John's postponed due to COVID. So by lost, I mean they didn't get to play. We're going to get ready here for the national anthem. And when we return from that, we will give you the starting lineups and some keys to winning this contest for each team. My name is Scott Fry, and you're with us live on NKTelco Sports, and we are glad you have chosen to join us.
Kemler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gymnasium here at Minster Middle School. My name is Scott Fry, and I'm going to be bringing you all the action, all the highlights here. It's boys high school basketball as the Minster Wildcats host the Anna Rockets. I'd like to get into the starting lineups for this evening's contest, beginning with Anna, the visitors, coached by Nate Bornhorst. 6-foot junior, number 15, McCain Finkenbein. 6'2" senior, number 3, Isaiah Masteler. 5'9" junior, number 4, Zach Ambos. 6'4" senior, number 41, Jacob Robinson. And 6'4" senior, number 35, Ben Kovacs. Starting for the Minster Wildcats, 6-foot senior guard wearing jersey number 2, Eric Schmidt. 6 foot 3 inch senior forward number 4, Brian Falk. 6 foot 1 inch senior guard number 12, Brady Holscher. 6 foot 4 inch junior forward number 20, Johnny Nixon. And 6 foot 5 inch senior down in the post, Minster's big man number 42, Justin Nixon. The Wildcats are coached by head varsity basketball coach Mr. Michael McClurg. Talk for just a minute about the Keyhole Pizza keys to the game for the Rockets. And again, this is directly from the head coach, Mr. Nate Bornhorst. The Rockets want to improve on team defense, and they're going to be definitely put to that task tonight against Minster, the top team in the MAC. The Rockets also want to establish and control the tempo of this game. And then finally, and it's no surprise, the third key to the game for Anna, they want to contain the inside presence of Minster, and they're really referring to Minster's man in the paint, number 42, Justin Nixon. Minster's 3 keys to their game tonight. What they think they need to do in order to win, according to Coach Michael McClurg. Don't let Anna get hot from the three-point arc. Don't let them get their rhythm going shooting deep. And then they've got 2 individuals they've identified. They want to contain number 15, McCain Finkenbein, and they also want to contain number 35, Ben Kovacs. And so they have dimmed the lights here in Minster Wildcat Gymnasium, and we are getting ready to meet the starting lineup for the Wildcats. Earlier tonight, this afternoon actually, Anna won the freshman contest by a score of 44-40. And Anna also prevailed in the JV game, score of 51-27. And so we'll get ready here for this non-conference game. Again, Minster coming in 4-1 overall. 2-0 in the MAC. Nice win last weekend against New Bremen. And Anna coming in 4-1 overall as well. 2-1 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They beat Houston and Indian Lake last weekend. This is the first I'm seeing Anna. Looking forward to seeing Coach Bornhorst's squad. And this is the second time I've seen Coach McClurg's group. Minster likes to work it down inside to their big man, Justin Nixon, senior. And they also like to rain threes from outside. Brian Falk is their sharpshooter. He's shooting 50% on the season from three-point. And Justin Nixon, you hear him being announced in the background. He's 55% field goal shooter. So very interested to see how things go here as we get ready to fire things up in Wildcat Gymnasium. All the Minster faithful on their feet for the nice intro from the public address announcer, and we are getting ready to get underway. Once again, it's non-conference basketball on Saturday nights, and this one should be a good one. We get ready for the tip-off. In there to tip for Minster, senior Brian Falk. Falk comes in, averaging 16.5 points a game, and wins the tip back to Johnny Nixon. Minster controls. And this is going to be Adam Kettner right off the start. He goes down inside, kicks it back out now to Holscher, to Brian Falk, and now Justin Nixon. He's going to go ahead and drive it into the elbow, make a little spin move, nice soft hands, in and out. Battle for the rebound, and that's going to go Anna's way. Inbounding for the Rockets is going to be Jacob Robinson. McCain Finkenbein bringing it up the floor. He passes over on the right side. That's Isaiah Mastiller. Back into Kovacs for the easy basket. Ben Kovacs now the first tally of the night and is up 2-0. So Adam Kettner now going to bring this up the floor. Johnny Nixon now, he's the varsity football quarterback, into his brother Justin. Justin spins up and over the defense there for 2. And you're going to see that a lot tonight. Nixon, nice smooth down in the paint. Does a nice job of working over the Anna defense. Both teams now with 6:58 to go early on. Anna works the ball around the perimeter. That is Finkenbein from way outside. Count it. That's the first 3 bucket. Drain that one right over Brady Holscher, and Anna's up 5-2. Looks like Anna's going to go ahead and start this game off with a man-to-man. Falk drives it in, kicks it out to Kettner. Kettner now over to Holscher, going to work it inside to Justin Nixon. Nixon turns, a little short on the hook, gets his own rebound, tries to roll one up and gets it to drop. And a 5, Minster 4 in the early going here. This is Isaiah Masteler now with the ball. He's going to bring it to the foul line, step back, decides not to shoot, kicks it over to Robinson. And now from way outside, once again, McCain Finkenbein this time. 8-4 Anna in the early going. 6:05 to go. I'd like to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's the 19th of December. Hope everybody's been good. And hopefully everybody has a nice holiday, very healthy and safe. Minster sets up their offense now. Kettner quarterbacking for the Wildcats. Kicks it over to Holscher. Now he's going to try to go inside to Johnny Nixon. Nixon kicks it out to Adam Kettner. Open for the 3, just a little long. Nice job of boxing out there by Robinson. That allows Anna to run it back quickly in transition. And now again, firing from way out. McCain Finkenbein drops one. 11-4 now. Anna out to the early lead. And that was one of the keys. Coach McClurg wanted to shut down that outside three-point shooting. So far, Anna's made 3 buckets out there. Now Nixon is going to draw some contact. Going to get a push on Ben Kovacs. First foul call to the game. Minster's going to go ahead and get possession and inbound. This is Kettner under the basket. Just a quick up and into Falk. He misses. Masteler does a nice job at the rebound. Now he's going to push it up the floor. He's got 2 Rockets on his right side in Zach Ambos and Kovacs. Now it's back over to Kovacs. Now to Ambos. Defense switches Falk out to guard Ambos. Now up top to Robinson, over to Masteler. Robinson tries to set the screen. Doesn't really set his feet, so he's got to get off Kettner. And you're going to get a 3-point shot. And Johnny Nixon whiffs on the rebound, and Anna able to maintain possession. Now Masteler going to throw one up. That one goes over the backboard and down to Justin Nixon, and now Minster will regain control of the offense. Kettner now thinking that Johnny Nixon was going to be down in the paint. Anna with the quick turnover. Kovacs all the way across to Ambos is going to put one up, and it's all the way down the cylinder but kicks back out. Minster with the rebound. That's Brian Falk. Works it up the floor. Now Nixon, that's Justin Nixon, a little bit off with his shot. Masteler with the rebound. Pretty brisk pace here getting things started in the first quarter, and Masteler tries a little runner down the left side. Nothing there. Nixon pulls it down. Kettner now going to set the offense, going to slow things down and play a little half-court basketball here in Minster. Kettner trying to get Ambos on that screen, unable to do so. Minster will retain possession. Brian Falk, the senior sharpshooter for the Wildcats, going to inbound. Anna still playing man-to-man defense. Kettner looks things over. It's Brady Holscher, back to Falk, back to Kettner. Kettner, an all-star wide receiver, looking backdoor for Falk. And Brian didn't know the ball was coming. That'll be a turnover. And Anna will take over. This is McCain Finkenbein bringing the ball up. A little pressure from Brady Holscher. Now Masteler trying to work around the screen set by Kovacs. Another long 3, this time well contested by Holscher, but the rebound, Robinson up and in with the soft 17-footer. And it's 13-4 Anna, and you're going to get a timeout. Minster will go ahead and take a timeout with them. 3:29 to go in the first period. The Anna Rockets all over the Minster Wildcats. Quick start, 13-4. All right, I'd like to invite you to follow WCSM, AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize counties. Minster's going to inbound the ball now. Brian Falk into Adam Kettner. Ambos out on defense for Anna. Does a nice job getting his hand on that one. Minster will retain possession. It goes out off of Ambos. So the Wildcats will reset for Coach McClurg. That'll be Brian Falk over there by the table. Looking for Holscher. Holscher has to go back across the timeline. He's going to work it in. Anna still plays man-to-man. Johnny Nixon now to his brother Justin. Johnny the junior, Justin the senior. Justin works it down in over Robinson. Beautiful spin move, nice soft hands. And that is 6 now for Nixon on the night. And he's good for about 18 a game. Massler goes the other side away from the screen. A little pull-up jumper off the back of the backboard. Justin Nixon down with it. Now Kettner looks to run quick offense, but thinks better of it, and they'll go ahead and reset their half court. Holscher now going to work off the screen set by Nixon. He's going to try the right side of the lane, kicks it back out. Brian Falk quickly covered by Ambos. Oh, excuse me, that was Kettner over there. Now Johnny Nixon with it. He's got Kovacs right in front of him. Now Kettner's open for a 3. Count it! 13-9 now. Minster closes the gap down to 6. 2:25 to go in the first period. And this is McCain Finkenbein bringing it up. To Robinson, now to Ambos. Brian Falk over there playing defense. Falk the 6'3 forward for Minster. Great outside shooter. Now Robinson over to Kovacs in the corner. On him is Justin Nixon. Justin 6'5 post player, senior. Kettner gets a hand on it, so it's not going to be an over and back. Anna will retain possession. And we've got our first sub of the night coming in for Minster. This is number 22, Josh Niekamp, as Johnny Nixon has a seat. Josh Niekamp, 5'10" senior guard for the Wildcats. Finkenbein pulls up, gives it to Isaiah Masteler. Masteler 6'2", dishes over to Kovacs, easy bucket down inside, 15-9 Anna. 1:43 to go here in the first. High school varsity non-conference basketball on a chilly Saturday night in December. Nixon now the spin move, working against Robinson, and you're going to get a little travel there. So another turnover for the Wildcats. 15-9, Anna's up. Isaac Mcdermott now in the game for Anna. He subs out for Jacob Robinson. Finkenbein now, guarded by Holscher over the timeline. He's going to take it all the way down, pass it deep to Kovacs. Johnny Nixon on him. You're going to count that bucket. And the official says we got a body foul on number 20, Johnny Nixon. That's going to be his first foul of the night. Kovacs, 6 points now. Open for more. 17-9 Anna, 1:23 to go in the first. The and one takes a shooter's roll and drops. Now Anna, just a little bit of pressure, just token pressure there. Holscher easily over the timeline with it. Back up to Kettner as Minster gets into their half-court offense. Now to Holscher. Johnny Nixon flashes out. Lost the handle, regains it. Now with the ball, Brian Falk. Masteler posting him up. Falk kicks it outside. That is Josh Niekamp. Back to Falk in the corner. Masteler giving him all kinds of trouble on defense. It does go out off the rocket. Adam Kettner will handle the inbound pass. Checking back in for Anna now. This is Jacob Robinson, 6'4" senior. 18-9, Anna up, just a minute to go here in the first. Adam Kettner now up top. That's Brady Holscher. Anna doing a nice job here of controlling the Minster offense. Justin Nixon up and misses, and that's Johnny Nixon. My apologies. You're going to get a pair of free throws coming. Foul is on the Anna Rockets, Isaac Mcdermott. Nope, sorry, that's going to be on Robinson. That's his first foul. Robinson with 2 points so far on the night. And Johnny Nixon off the back of the iron. Johnny Nixon, 6'4" junior. Had a nice season at quarterback for Minster this year. And makes the second free throw. Coming in to spell out his brother Johnny is Justin, the senior center for Minster, 6'5" senior. Justin comes in with 6 points. No fouls, very clean first half for the big man. Finkenbein puts on the brakes. Now a little dueling guards. Finkenbein makes a run, rolls around, and Justin Nixon cleans the glass. Up to Kettner. Now Falk thinks about a 3. Now he's going to take it down the lane, and he's going to be fouled by Isaiah Masteler. And this will be a foul of the shooting variety as Falk is going to come to the line. That's Masteler's first foul. Getting some subs, getting ready to come in. It's Brian Falk with his first points of the night. Makes Masteler's foul count. Checking in for Minster now. This is number 24, Mitchell Bornhorst. 5'10" sophomore guard getting some varsity action. Falk's second free throw is short. Justin Nixon off the tip. Going to go up, and you're going to get a charge. Looked like the official said he threw an elbow or an arm down there. So that'll be Justin Nixon's first foul of the night. 22.5 to go. Anna with a 7-point lead, 18-11 here on NKTelco Sports. Thank you very much for joining us. Anna's going to bring the ball over. This is, once again, McCain Finkenbein working, Brady Holscher working him on defense. Now Kovac sets the screen for Finkenbein. Nice outside shot. That was one of the keys. Minster wanted to contain him and contain the threes, and so far it hasn't happened. Anna, at the end of one, leads by 10, 21-11 over the Minster Wildcats here on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiedemann Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
All right, welcome back to Minster Wildcat Gymnasium here at the Minster Middle School. Always a cool place to come and watch sports. I didn't get a good count, but I'm looking at all these banners. And I believe Minster is in the top 3 schools in the state of Ohio for state championships. The orange ones are most prevalent, and those are the ladies' sports. And there's also a handful of the boys' sports. But congratulations to the Minster Wildcats on an incredible athletic program here in Minster. Just some quick numbers here from the first quarter. Anna, 3 of 7 from the floor, 4 of 8 from three-point land, made a free throw. Minster just 3 of 8 from the floor. Anna will start the second half with the ball. You got Finkenbein, thinks 3, gets Falk off his feet, gets him off his feet again, kicks it over to Mcdermott. You can see Minster really trying to D-up Finkenbein for that three-point shot. You saw Falk leave his feet twice. And now we're going to get a call down here against Anna. Maybe not 3 seconds, but not sure what that call was. They didn't call a foul. Coach Bornhorst isn't sure. He'll get an explanation as the official comes down. And so Minster's going to bring it over. This is Adam Kettner trying to get over the timeline. Defending him, Connor McKinney now in for the Rockets. Johnny Nixon with it. Kicks over to Brian Falk. Thinks about a 3. Mastler close enough to prevent that. Here comes Kettner with a wide open 3. Count it. 21-14. Got us a football score here in the second quarter as Minster cuts into that 10-point lead, knocking it down to 7. Finkenbein now going to bring it over. This time Falk's going to D him up. I think that's a switch for Minster. Finkenbein drives Falk off the ball, takes a long 3, unable to connect, and Minster's coming back now to set their half court. McKinney all over Kettner, and now Justin Nixon inside. Nice little pass to Johnny Nixon. Just wonder how many times that's happened in the Nixon driveway. 21-16 now. Minster on a little run, cutting the Anna lead, I should say, by half. It was 10, now it's 5. Mastler going to drive down the left side, going to take it all the way. Nice little layup. 23-16 Anna. And here comes Minster the other way. So when you get that little man-on-man, if you can get a step with the ball like Mastler did, you can get in there and get a bucket. Holscher gets his pocket picked on the backside by Finkenbein, and they're going to say that went out off of Holscher. So Anna will inbound. This is Isaac Mcdermott. He's going to sub out. In for him is Jacob Robinson, and he is going to start us off here. Second quarter, little over 6 minutes to go. Anna leads by 7, 23-16. Mastler, nice little dribble penetration up and in. Boy, quick move off the ball. Nice little runner. 25-16. Anna's up now. Kettner's going to bring it in. Ambos now defending him. Kicks to Holscher. Now Justin Nixon out. Brian Falk. Boy, you could just tell he wants to shoot that 3 ball. Mastler doing a nice job of staying in. Kettner, a little off balance. Came off his hand kind of strangely, and so he misses the shot, and it goes out of bounds. Robinson is going to inbound here for the Rockets. Leading all scorers, McCain Finkenbein with 15 for Anna early going. And this is Finkenbein, takes it all the way up, switches hands left side. Kovacs tries to get the rebound. Shot wouldn't fall. Goes out off Kovacs. Kovacs with 7 now for Anna. Mestler with 4. Here's a shot from the corner. Count it. Finkenbein gets going again. 18 now with just 5.5 to go in the second quarter. And Justin Nixon answers at the other end with a nice layup of his own. 28-18, but Anna back out to that 10-point lead. I'll tell you, that's exactly what Coach McClurg didn't want to see is what's happening. Finkenbein putting on a clinic here from downtown. 21 points. And now Justin Nixon goes up, a little short, spins, and draws contact on Kovac. Is going to get called for that one. And that'll send Justin Nixon to the line. 31-28 now. Anna's up, 5:02 to go here. Anna with 4 team fouls. Minster with 2. Justin Nixon misses the first free throw. And we got a little statistical correction there. Finkenbein has 18. Next to my sidekick Ian next to me with some stats. And Nixon misses the second one. Johnny Nixon in there fighting for the rebound, but Robinson pulls it down. Here comes Finkenbein. Got Brian Falk all turned around there. Thinks about it. Decides not to. Brian Falk so long on defense there. 6'3". That would have been a block for sure. And Mastler drives the defender back, misses off the back of the iron. And here comes Bornhorst now, Mitchell Bornhorst. Trying to set things up now for Minster as Coach McClurg calls the play. Finkenbein defending him. Johnny Nixon sets the screen. Falk chases it down before it goes over and back. Ambos out to defend Falk. Back to Bornhorst. Kettner's going to pull up and take a three. It's long. Brian Falk battling for the rebound with Mastler, pulls it down. Ambos comes out and grabs that lob, and Anna turns it over and brings it back the other way. Mastler in transition. Kind of a prayer there. Draws the contact. Foul is on the Wildcats, number 14, Adam Kettner. That's Kettner's first. Kettner has 6. Justin Nixon now with 8 for Minster. Mastler drops that first free throw. That puts him at 5. But leading all scorers, the shooting machine, Finkenbein has 18, and I'm going to say all 6 of those are three-pointers. And you're going to get a timeout, Rockets. We'll take one with them. 4:10 to go before halftime. Anna's up with a commanding 33-18 lead here on your home for sports on cable, NKTelco Sports. Bringing it back live from Minster Middle School, Wildcat Gymnasium. Anna, 33, Minster 18. And Minster's going to go ahead and bring this one in. Adam Kettner now getting some token pressure from Ambos. Kettner going to scoot past him and set up the half-court offense. That's Falk. Falk's going to go up the right side, little runner off the back of the iron. Very heavily contested shot. Finkenbein comes down with it, and he'll push the transition and pull up for a long ball, and that goes off the front of the iron. Johnny Nixon down with the rebound. Minster now looking to set it up. Nixon flashes down into the block, but covered. Kicks over to Brian Falk. He's going to try a three. Count it. Falk now with 3 here on the game, and it's 33-21, a 12-point lead, 3.5 to go in the second period. Mastler thinks about the 3, kicks it over to Robinson, and count it. Boy, Anna can shoot from outside the arc. Jacob Robinson now with 5. And your score is 36-21. Anna with a 15-point lead. Finkenbein almost with the steal. Mastler gets it, loses it to Justin Nixon. He goes up, and McKinney does a nice job of defending there. Unfortunately, it does go off of Connor McKinney, 6-foot senior for Anna. In off the bench, and Adam Kettner is going to set the offense. Inbound to Brian Falk, over to Johnny Nixon. Up top to Brady Holscher, scoots around the outside, now kicks back to Justin Nixon, now to Johnny Nixon. Down low, Brian Falk worked himself open. Nice job getting open in the post. Falk up and in easily. 5 points now for Brian Falk. 6 points for Brian Falk. And now you got Finkenbein with a rare drive, kicks out to Robinson, and he's good from 3. Now you got Robinson heating up. He's up to 8. And now Minster down quickly. Up is Justin Nixon. Ball drops right to Robinson, and he'll kick over to Finkenbein. Tries to go long down to McKinney, and they lose the handle. And so Minster will slow it down and bring it up. Johnny Nixon into Justin. Justin over top of McKinney. Count it! You're going to get a body foul on Connor McKinney, and that's what Justin Nixon does to you. Smooth, having a nice first half. Just one foul, 10 points. Adam Kettner for the Wildcats has 6. Nixon off the front of the iron, misses the and one. Robinson comes down with it. Little contested rebound, and it's going to go Anna's way. 2:11 to go. Anna up by 14 here in the second period. High school varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. Connor McKinney is going to inbound. This is McCain Finkenbein, 6-foot junior, so Anna gets to enjoy a whole nother basketball season of this guy. Raining threes. He's got 18 points. Leads all scorers. All those points came from outside the arc. Mastler now tries to pressure, goes up the left side. Kettner D's him up, drops it down for McKinney. Now has to skip pass all the way back out to Finkenbein, and Anna will reset here with 1:45 to go. Now Finkenbein's going to try it, pulls up at the volleyball 10-foot line, kicks it back out to Ambo. So here it is. It's a little short. Justin Nixon down with it, and Adam Kettner's going to bring it up the right side. He'll move it quickly in for Minster now. Brian Falk working against Robinson. Beautiful spin to a hook for Falk. And that's going to put Falk with 8 points. Minster definitely is going to need to get him going if Anna's going to continue to score those points like they've been doing. Finkenbein now, speaking of scoring points. Little crossover dribble, backs Falk up. Off the back of the iron, Finkenbein's missed his last couple. Now Mastler's going to get shut down there by Holscher. Mastler thought about driving in. Holscher shut the door. Now Mastler pulls up. A little short over the backboard. Justin Nixon will grab it. 1:02 to go. Anna up by a dozen. Minster just can't seem to cut that lead down. They'll go down and have a good offensive set, but Anna will return and drop a 3 and just keep that lead out there. Less than a minute now as Minster sets their half-court offense. Johnny Nixon inside to Brady Holscher. Nice play. Unable to convert. Ambos gets Holscher on the arm. And that's going to be Zach Ambos' first foul. Brady Holscher held scoreless in this first half, looking for his first points. 39-27, 50 seconds to go. Minster struggling tonight shooting, as evidence with that one. Kovacs now comes in for Anna, and in for the Wildcats, Josh Niekamp, the senior guard. Brady Holscher now going to send his second free throw up. In and out. Kovacs with the rebound. Anna presses it down there quickly. Robinson manages to reel it in, and now they'll set back up top with Finkenbein. I believe this is Holscher defending him. It is. Over to Kovacs. Now to Mastler. Looks to get the play. And we've got some action away from the ball. And with a foul. Foul is on Anna with an illegal screen. That is Jacob Robinson. That puts Anna at 7 fouls, 7 team fouls. So one more of those, and Minster will go to the line for 1-1. That is Robinson's first foul. Kovacs comes out. Connor McKinney comes in. And Adam Kettner will bring it up with 30 seconds to go here in the half. Anna up 39-27. Comfortable 12-point lead. Brady Holscher now with it. Finkenbein D's him up. Falk up top, pulls it up to shoot, little long. Finkenbein pulls it down. Going to go all the way down with Mastler kind of cherry picking. Easy bucket, 41-27 with 10 seconds to go before the half. Finkenbein stops the quick pass, and Minster will have to inbound at half court. Minster just 3 fouls committed in the first half, but they've had trouble scoring, where Anna has just been raining threes. Kettner pulls it up, jump stop. Brian Falk from the corner deep, little long, and that's going to bring the first half of play to an end. At the half, Anna Rockets lead the Minster Wildcats by a score of 41-27 here on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at Cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Welcome back to Minster Middle School Wildcat Gymnasium. Scott Fry here with NKTelco Sports. Going to give you a quick look at the statistics, how we got to our halftime score of Anna 41, Minster 27. We'll start with the visiting Rockets. They were 50% from the floor, 7 of 14. The story of the night so far really has been Anna from beyond the arc, 8 of 14. Leading that charge has been McCain Finkenbein. He's got 18 points, 6 3-pointers in that first half. Pretty spectacular performance. Anna 3 of 3 from free throws, 12 rebounds and just 4 turnovers. On the Minster side of the ledger here, 8 of 18 from the floor, just 3 of 8 from beyond the arc, 2 of 9, so free throw shooting hurting the Wildcats a little bit. Minster pulled down 12 boards and committed 7 turnovers. A couple of individual scoring numbers. Again, McCain Finkenbein for Anna leads all scorers with 18 off of 6 3-pointers. Jacob Robinson started rocking and rolling. He hit a couple of threes late in the second quarter. He's got 8. Ben Kovacs with 7, and Isaiah Massler with 4 rounds out what I've got for Anna. On the Minster side of the ledger, Justin Nixon with 10. Brian Falk got going there in the second quarter. He's got 8 points. Adam Kettner with 6. Johnny Nixon with 3. And a couple other guys contributing a little bit for Minster as well. But Anna doing a nice job of holding Brian Falk down to a manageable 8 and holding Justin Nixon down to a manageable 10. Justin's going to get his points either way, but Justin hasn't done a lot of harm to Anna. But again, if Anna's going to keep making threes, they're not going to have to worry as much about somebody pouring in the deuces from in the paint. So 42 seconds to go before the third quarter starts. We'll step away briefly, and we'll be right back for the second half of Anna at Minster here on NKTelco Sports. All right, welcome back to Minster here as we get things going in the second half. Anna leads at halftime, 41-27 over the Minster Wildcats. Boys High School non-conference varsity basketball here in NKTelco Sports. Just want to remind you, follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season. Your sports leader, Mercer and Auglaize counties. Minster turns it over, and then Anna promptly returns the favor. Finkenbein tried a little behind-the-back shenanigans to Kovacs, but no avail. Brian Falk will inbound for the Wildcats. Adam Kettner has Zach Ambos in his face. The junior 5'9" for Anna, doing a nice job on defense tonight in the backcourt. Now Holscher up to Justin Nixon. Minster looks like they've picked up the tempo a little bit here on offense. Falk going to take it down the left side. Up and over Kovacs. Ball just won't fall. Kovacs pulls down the rebound and out to Mastler on the wing. He's going to force the issue, drive it all the way up the right side, and miss. Justin Nixon pulls it down. The tempo definitely up and running here in the second half. Brian Falk with a nice wide open look and drops. Shooter's roll. That puts Brian Falk into double digits now for the Wildcats with 11. Your score, Anna 41, Minster 30, as the Wildcats begin to chip into that lead. And Mastler, looking away from the ball, loses it out of bounds. So Minster's going to inbounds here. And now looks like we've got a timeout. Rockets will take a timeout with them. 7:02 to go in the third. Anna 41, Minster 30. All right, we got buzzers. That means the end of a timeout. We're back in Minster at the middle school here. Anna Rockets. Double-digit lead, 41-30, as Minster set to inbound now right in front of Coach Bornhorst of the Rockets on the bench. This will be Brian Falk into Adam Kettner. Ambos D's up Kettner as Minster looks to set their half coast. How about half-court offense? Johnny Nixon pulls it down, kicks it over to Brian Falk. Mastler out to D him up. Anna playing man-to-man. Now Johnny Nixon going to drive up the right side, up and over Robinson, but down with the rebound is Kovacs, and now you're going to get an elbow, and that's a foul. And now it looks like they may be discussing whether or not it's intentional. So we'll see what our officials come down with here as a verdict. Foul zone 35 for Anna, that's Kovacs. Minster will inbound under their own bucket. And now Falk going to try and get that half-court offense set. Johnny Nixon trying to post up. He's got Robinson D'ing him up behind him. Holscher up top. Now down to Johnny Nixon. Back up top to Adam Kettner. Ambos D'ing him up. Now into Johnny Nixon. He's going to try and post up against Robinson. Backs him down. And you're going to get a foul on the shot attempt. Zach Ambos is going to pick up his second foul. And junior Johnny Nixon going to shoot a pair for the Wildcats. 41-30, Anna leads. Nixon up and in. Cuts the Anna lead to 10. Nixon now with 5 on the night. 41-32 now. Anna gets that lead down in, or excuse me, Minster gets that lead down inside double digits. Mastler looking to sneak up there. Over to Robinson. Now Finkenbein with a nice fake. Drives inside, nothing doing. Now Kovacs going to try to post up Nixon. Finkenbein runs right around the big man, up and in. Beautiful little drive. Nice play. 43-32 now, Anna. 6 minutes to go. That's 20 points for Finkenbein. Falk now with it. Kicks it over to Johnny Nixon. Comes across the key out to Kettner. He thinks about a three. Decides against it. Puts one up. Kovacs with the rebound. And I think they're going to get Johnny Nixon with some body. And that is correct. That's going to be Nixon's second foul. Finkenbein now with 20 leads all scorers. Had an 18-point first half. And that 18 points he had by the middle of the second quarter. 6 3-pointers. Really nice start. So here's Finkenbein now. He's going to bring it over the timeline. Robinson tries to set the screen. Falk slips off of that out to Ambos. Loses the handle now over to Mastler. Robinson sets the screen, but he's moving. Now he pulls it back. Now to Kovacs. Now all the way around the horn to Finkenbein. Falk D's him up. Finkenbein gets him off balance. Misses the three. Down with it is Holscher. And he's going to press it all the way up the floor. Falk makes Finkenbein miss on defense, but unable to bank it in. And Justin Nixon clean in the glass. And that'll be a dozen points now for Nixon. 43-34. Anna's lead is 9. Minster still playing. Well, now they're looking like they might have gone into a zone. No, they're going to stay man-to-man. Robinson, the ball almost thrown away. Robinson looked like he was going to break inside, but thought better of it. Now over to Kovacs. Justin Nixon D's him up. Swings it over to Mastler. Robinson sets the screen, and Mastler brings Holscher with him. He goes ahead and tries the left side up and in over Holscher's defense. That's Mastler with 8, on the night. Make that 10. And now Falk with it out to Johnny Nixon. Robinson will D him up. Kettner pulls it down. He's got Ambos on him. Now inside to Justin Nixon. Kicks it back to Kettner but can't handle it. Mastler comes away with it, and he's going to pull some serious contact there. And that looks like he's committed a charge. Johnny Nixon on the painful end of that call. That's foul number 2 on Mastler. Got 10 points now. As Minster's going to go ahead and start another possession here. This is Adam Kettner, guarded by Ambos. Kettner leaves it for Falk. Now Falk, an errant pass to Johnny Nixon. Holscher saves the day. Some contact inside. Justin Nixon able to get off of the defense of McKinney. Now he's going to try and drive, kicks it out to Kettner. Now he'll try the left side over to Nixon. One pass too many. And it looks like it's going to stay down here with Minster. It may have gone off Finkenbein. And so Minster will reset their half-court offense from under the basket. Kettner now looking for an open man. Justin Nixon takes that lob. Thinks about, he's going to post up to Johnny Nixon. Johnny's going to back down Robinson, turn around, up and in, misses. Put back, misses. McKinney finally down with it for Anna. Finkenbein now going to drive it down and try the right side. And Johnny Nixon with the block. Falk will control, and now Kettner to bring it up for Minster. Holscher saves that one from going out of bounds as a turnover. Nixon up and in. And you've got a timeout, Minster, and we'll take it with them. 3:16 to go. Anna 45, Minster 36 here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Middle School. I'd like to thank, once again, the athletic director, Josh Clooney, and Tim J. for getting us set up here. Got Bryce on the camera. And I'm Scott Fry calling all the action here as the Anna Rockets lead the Minster Wildcats 45-36 in high school varsity basketball. Isaiah Mastler now going to bring it up the right side. Crosses the timeline, back to Mastler. Going to spin, kick it out to Finkenbein. Brian Falk now D'ing up. McCain Finkenbein. Finkenbein tries to go around. Nixon slams the door. McKinney with a little ball fake, unable to connect. And Justin Nixon with the rebound ahead to Kettner, but unable to handle it. And now it's Mastler, kicks it over to McKinney. A lot of ball movement there, and Anna's going to have to kick it out, reset. Here's Robinson, a little short on the 3. Brady Holscher pulls it down. And we slow things down a little bit here. Minster now with the ball. 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Anna leads by a score of 45-36. Justin Nixon now up top, going to set up his brother down in the paint, working against Robinson. Ball just won't drop, but the rebound rattles around. Nixon able to secure it and put it up. And now Johnny Nixon with 7 on the night. McCain Finkenbein crosses the timeline. Now he's going to drive hard to the right, and he's going to get some contact. Justin Nixon down there on defense. Let's see who that goes against. That's going to be against Justin Nixon. Nixon with his 3rd. That may send him to the bench. We'll see what Coach McClurg wants to do. Finkenbein makes the first free throw. That's his 21st point. And indeed, Coach McClurg decides to give Justin Nixon a little breather with 3 fouls. And in to take his place, a height difference of 7 inches shorter, Mitchell Bornhorst at 5'10", senior guard. Second free throw drops, and just like that, Anna back up by 9, 47-38. Bornhorst now brings it in. Oh, nice read there by Finkenbein. He's going to go stealing a bucket all the way down, and that puts Finkenbein at 24. What a night. And that was one of the 3 keys for Coach McClurg, was to contain him. And the other one of the 3 keys was to contain the 3-point shooting. Both of those have not been good so far. Finkenbein now going to press it in, step back, a long 3. My goodness. That was like double downtown. 27 now for Finkenbein. 52-38, and just like that, Anna's up by 14 with 1.5 to go in the third. Minster's going to have to really shut down that outside shooting and have some good trips down on offense if they're going to get back in this. Now you're going to get a foul on Mastler, and that's going to be his 3rd. And Coach Bornhorst may look to sub him out so he can get some good minutes down the stretch. Justin Nixon checks back in for Minster to round out the 3rd quarter. And yes, sir, Isaiah Mastler is going to go ahead and take a little break after picking up his 3rd foul. Zach Ambos in to take his place. Kettner tries to force it in to Falk for the easy layup, but Finkenbein is there. Another turnover for the Wildcats. Finkenbein working on Falk now. He's at the volleyball 10-foot line. Launches a long one. Johnny Nixon down with it. And Minster with a minute to go. Down by 14, 52-38 to Anna. Brian Falk misses the mark. Robinson pulls it down. 53 seconds to go now here in the 3rd, as McCain Finkenbein, content to maybe play for the final possession of the quarter, dishes to Zach Ambrose as Anna sets up the offense. This is Connor McKinney, number 25. I believe I've been referring to 31 as Connor McKinney for some time now. My apologies to both those young men. 31 is Isaac Mcdermott, who now has the ball underneath. Brian Falk blocks the shot attempt, and Justin Nixon comes away with it. Glad I caught that and got it corrected. Nixon now going to try to left side. Kicks out. That is Brady Holscher. No good. Johnny Nixon kicks out to Brian Falk. Adam Kettner now, 12 seconds to go. In to Johnny Nixon. Falk draws away some of the defense. Nixon turns up and off the iron. Nixon with his own rebound. Up and in and good. Nice job of sticking with it for Johnny Nixon. And he closes out the 3rd quarter. Anna leads 52-40 here on NKTelco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen. and check us out on Facebook.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Welcome back to Minster Middle School Gymnasium, home of the Wildcats. Anna Rockets in full control here going into the final stanza. End of 3. Anna's up 52-40 over Minster. Anna looking for the triple sweep tonight. They won the freshman game this afternoon by a score of 44-40, and they won the junior varsity tilt 51-27. And so here they go for the fourth period as Finkenbein takes the inbound, crosses the timeline, and we are underway. Mastler with it. Kovacs sets the screen. Now Robinson with it. Kicks out to Finkenbein. Nice screen there. Pulls Falk off of him. Finkenbein takes that opportunity to go down the right side, and they're going to get Justin Nixon on the block. That'll be his fourth foul. And so with one of the keys to this game for Anna being slow down Minster's inside game, they are accomplishing that with Nixon now at 4 fouls and just 14 points. First free throw is good. Subbing in for Justin Nixon is Josh Niekamp, senior guard, 5'10". Finkenbein hit the first one. Here's the second one. A rare shot miss for him and a battle for the rebound. It's going to go off on Robinson. Brian Falk will inbound for the Wildcats. And this will be Josh Niekamp. Back to Falk, and so Minster goes to set their half-court offense. This is Brady Holscher. Over to Niekamp. Anna still playing man-to-man, very tight man-to-man. One of the things they wanted to do was improve on team defense. I'd say they've done well with that tonight. Little give to Niekamp, creates some space. Down goes Kovacs, and Niekamp is up and in, 53-42. Anna's lead now 11 with 7:11 to go in the contest. Mastler creates a little space, kicks it back to Robinson, now out to Finkenbein, and the ball's going to clang off the iron up over the backboard, and that is considered an out of bounds. Oh, we've got a foul. Looks like Jacob Robinson gets called for the foul, probably trying to post up and rebound. That'll be his second foul. Robinson with 8 points. I believe Finkenbein's at 27 points. Kettner with the up and in off the glass. Nice little run up over Connor McKinney for the score. 53-44. Minster's cut the lead to 9 with 6.5 minutes to go. Here's Mastler now going to try and drive. Little give and go there off of a rocket. Tried to catch Kovac slashing to the basket. Unable to connect, so Anna will turn it over. McKinney will sit. And in for the Rockets, I believe this is Kovac replaced him, and now Minster's going to work it in. Falk with the turnaround off the glass, up and in. That should be 13 for Falk. 53-46. Minster cuts it down to 7. Anna's gone a little quiet on offense, and Minster has been taking advantage of that. They've had a few stops down here, and they've cut a lead from 14 to 7. Mastler up top now at the 10-foot line. Dribbles to the elbow. Kicks it back out to Robinson, who's open for a 3. That's going to go off the back of the iron. Johnny Nixon secures it for Minster, and Minster's up the floor. A little faster tempo now. Brian Falk's going to run, kick it out to Niekamp. Niekamp to Kettner, now back into Johnny Nixon. All this while Justin Nixon sits with 4 fouls. This is Josh Niekamp now down to Holscher. Niekamp with a little give and go. Nixon doing a great job rebounding tonight. Up and in, and Anna's going to have to call timeout as the Wildcats come storming back and cut that Anna lead from 14 to 5. Your score 53-48 with 5:27 to go here in the fourth on NKTelco Sports. We are back live here at Minster Middle School, Wildcat Gymnasium. Just waiting for Anna to finish their timeout. Coach Bornhorst huddles them up. And Minster storming back here in the fourth. At one point, Anna had about I believe it was a 14-point lead, and now Minster's cut that to 5 with some good defense and several productive trips down the floor on offense. I noticed one big difference for Minster is they've picked up the pace on offense and have been able to get some things done. So let's see if Anna can answer this little run by the Wildcats. Finkenbein now to Ambos. Ambos kicks it out to Mastler. Mastler's going to drive it over the left side. Holscher forces him back out, and it's up top to Finkenbein. Now into Kovacs. He's looking. Ambos flashes underneath. Back out to Finkenbein. 5 minutes to go. Anna by 5, 53-48. Brian Falk challenging on defense. Finkenbein dishes off to Ambos. Brady Holscher's guarding him. That's Josh Niekamp. Anna now very much patient on offense. They were playing a much faster-paced game earlier. And now Coach Bornhorst has chosen to slow things down. Mastler now with Brady Holscher. Mastler going to try the left side up and in. Beautiful run. Beautiful drive, I should say. 12 points for Mastler. And Minster presses it right back down. Out to Kettner. Kettner around to Holscher. Johnny Nixon going to flash across, call for the ball. He's at the 10-foot line. He's up and over Kovac and in. Nixon having himself a nice game here, collecting minutes and points while his brother has to sit. Justin is back on the floor. My apologies. Out of that timeout, Justin Nixon did rejoin with 4 fouls and 14 points. Mastler with the ball now. Brady Holscher guarding him. Tough assignment. Mastler so quick off the dribble. Gets a nice quick penetration. Brian Falk says no thank you on that pass. And now Robinson out at the elbow kicks it out to Finkenbein. They'll reset the offense. Now Finkenbein going to take it, and you're going to get some body on Brian Falk called by the official. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Wildcats. Just the first foul against Brian Falk. Justin Nixon is now in the game. My apologies for the confusion. Mastler over to Kovacs. Now inside to Ambos. Nice little cut. And Johnny Nixon blocks that. Finkenbein saves the day with the rebound. Kovacs up top. And now Mastler will reset the Anna offense with 3:24 to go. Anna 55, Minster 50. Minster doing a great job of crawling back into this one after a pretty big Anna lead. Anna was up at the half, 41-27. And now you're going to get a foul called on the far sideline. And that's going to go against Adam Kettner. That's his second. Kettner now with 10 points on the night. Falk with 13. Johnny Nixon with 13. Justin Nixon with 14. Inbound to Robinson. Cross to Mastler. Now Anna will set their offense. 3:02 to go. Anna up by 5. Much more patient on offense in this 4th quarter. Mastler loses a handle. Justin Nixon with it. And he comes up the left side to Kettner, and the Wildcats will look to set their half-court offense. Brady Holscher swings it to Brian Falk in the corner. He loves to shoot the 3 down there, but Mastler D's him up tight, and Coach McClurg is going to call a timeout on behalf of the Wildcats, and that's a full timeout, so we'll go ahead and take a break with them. 2:45 to go in this contest. Anna's up 55-50 over Minster. Welcome back to Minster. We got ourselves a ball game here. Anna's been in control most of the way, but Minster picked up the tempo on offense, and they have cut the lead from 14 to 5, or cut the deficit, I should say. Brian Falk now with Mastler on him. Over to Brady Holscher. Holscher to Kettner. Kettner has Zach Ambos defending him. Falk's going to take it right down the lane, up and off the glass, and Kovacs is going to pull down that rebound. And it looks like they got Johnny Nixon on a foul. That is correct. That will be his third. That is the 6th team foul for the Minster Wildcats. That should put them, Anna shooting 1-1 with the next Minster foul. Anna still has 1 to give. 55-50, 2.5 to go. It's been a while since Anna's done much scoring, so let's see if they can get a good offensive set down here. Zach Ambos has a little trouble with it. He secures it. Now he dribbles almost into a trap. Kicks it over to Mastler. Minster's backcourt defense very, very tight. Anna's guards don't have the room they had earlier. Ambos now with it. Adam Kettner D's him up. Robinson flashes. Nice little pass. And another pass. Bing, bang, boom. And inside is Kovacs for the score. And now Ambos with the quick steal of the inbound does a nice job. And Anna's going to reset their half court. Beautiful ball movement for the Rockets. 57-50, Anna just under 2 minutes now. Mastler with the ball. Kind of double dipping down here, and they got a nice little set on offense. Beautiful ball movement, and the Rockets are going to call a timeout. And I haven't seen if it's a full or a half. It's a half. We'll keep it here with them. 30-second timeout. As things are winding down, 1:43 to go. 3 points have stopped here in the second half. Ian, looks like the defense for Minster has been able to get out there and play a little tighter, and Anna has not had the looks from downtown like they did. They haven't even attempted. They've made 1 for 9 in the second half from three-point land, where they were 8 for 14 in the first half. So Minster hitting that important point of holding down Anna's three-point shooting, and that's gotten them back in this game. 57-50 is your score. Anna by 7. Plenty of time left, 1:43. Anna with 1 timeout, Minster with 2. Anna with 5 fouls, Minster with 6. Brady Holscher trying to steal the inbound. Mastler able to secure it. And so we set the half-court offense for the Rockets. And you can see a big difference now how Minster's playing Anna in the backcourt. Finkenbein works his way free inside to Robinson. Beautiful pass and down, 59-50. Anna finding a way to get it done here on offense. And now Brian Falk will bring it up for the Wildcats. Down by 9 with a little over a minute. You got to feel like we got a sense of urgency. And now Ambos with the steal. Falk goes to the turf. And Finkenbein now going to bring it up for the Rockets, as Anna's going to have to start, or Minster's going to have to start fouling soon. They get Finkenbein trapped. Ambos with it. Now Mastler has it on the far right. And all the way out from his position inside is Justin Nixon. And he commits the foul. And I believe that will be Justin's 5th foul. So he will retire for the evening with just 14 points. And that's a big deal. That was one of the keys for Coach Bornhorst, was to shut down Minster's inside game. And they've done that with Justin. Well, Johnny Nixon, however, has had a nice night. 3 fouls, 13 points inside for the Wildcats. Here's Mastler with the foul shot, shooting 1-on-1. And it goes off the iron. Johnny Nixon with the rebound. He's had a lot of rebounds. And now Finkenbein over into Kovacs off the steal. Puts one up and is fouled by, I think, Brian Falk. And now you're going to get a timeout called by Minster. Your score is 61-50, and just like that, Anna has stretched that lead to 11 points. We're going to take a quick break because that is a full timeout. Anna 61, Minster 50 here at the tail end of this one on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back to Minster Middle School. 52.9 seconds to go. Minster's got 17 fouls. Anna has 5. Anna's at the line shooting 1-1. This is Kovacs. He has currently 9 points on the contest. Anna leads by 11, 61-50. And we're in the fourth period. Oh, that was a shooting foul. He's shooting 2. My apologies. He misses the front end. And he makes the second one. And that takes Kovacs to 10 points on the game. And so Minster brings it up. Adam Kettner drives. And we have a foul call. And that is on Zach Ambos. That's going to be his, I believe, his third. So no basket. Kettner going to lob it in for Brian Falk. Kick out to Johnny Nixon for 3. Off to the right. Scramble for the rebound. Falk comes away with it, up and in. 15 points for Falk. 35 seconds to go. Anna with a 10-point lead. And you've got a foul deep in the backcourt. And boy, not the guy you wanted to foul necessarily, but you got to take what you get. Finkenbein had the ball. That's what Coach Bornhorst wanted. And so Falk with his third foul. Finkenbein goes to the line to shoot. And this is 1-1, and he makes the front end. Checking in for Minster is number 24, Mitchell Bornhorst, sophomore guard. 33.4 to go. Anna by 11. And Finkenbein converts both of those free throws. I've got him at 29 for the night. Now Bornhorst with the ball, kicks over to Holscher. Holscher steps back, thinks of a 3, decides not to. Kettner, defended by Finkenbein. Little steal, Finkenbein pokes it away, up and in. Kind of appropriate that he may finish off the scoring. 66-52, 14-point lead. I believe that's the biggest lead we've seen tonight. As Anna really does a nice job of hitting their keys to the game tonight to control this one. And one last shot by Holscher goes off the front of the iron, and that is a final score. The Anna Rockets have come into Minster and made a mess of things for the Wildcats with a 66-52 win. We'll be right back with the final numbers and to wrap things up here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions. Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
Welcome back to Minster Middle School. Things are wrapping up. Fight song is blasting through the PA. And the Anna Rockets successful in the three-way sweep. They won the freshman tilt, they won the JV tilt, and they have taken the varsity contest 66-52. Go through the numbers real quick. Anna from the floor, 14 of 27, 9 of 20 from behind the arc, 9 of 12 from the charity stripe. Minster from the floor, 18 of 39, 4 of 13 from outside the three-point arc, and 4 of 11 from the free throw line. Total of 19 rebounds for Anna. Total of 24 rebounds for Minster. Johnny Nixon really got going on the rebounds on the offensive glass. That definitely padded those numbers. 17 turnovers for the Wildcats, 13 turnovers for the Rockets. Individual scoring looks like this for Minster. Johnny Nixon with 13, Justin Nixon with 14, Brian Falk with 15. Those are your three Wildcat scoring leaders. Scoring over on the Anna side, Isaiah Masterler with 12, Ben Kovacs with 10, Robinson with 8, and our NKTelco player of the game, McCain Finkenbein, pours in, I believe my math, I have him at 31. 18 of those were 6 3-pointers that he had accumulated early in the game, only a couple minutes into the second quarter, and he had already had 18 points. So, once again, from Minster, the Anna Rockets win this one, 66-52. I'm Scott Fry. Thanks to Bryce on the camera and my statistician Ian. And we'll catch you next time with more high school basketball on NKTelco Sports.